This conference will now be recorded.
Now the session is getting recorded. Everybody settle down and stay on mute. Thank you. And yes, now I was writing the hierarchy on the board. That is the company structure of Zara, right? Company, that is financial point of view, that is logistics point of view, sales point of view. All I was making you understand till date, and we was doing this setup in the system to begin with. On Tuesday, we set up the company and company code, and followed by Wednesday, we was doing the plant and division, followed by other day we was doing with sales org distribution and the yeah plant sales org and distribution we made. Now we are left out with setup of office, setup of people, setup of storage location, setup of shipping point, setup of warehouse. Now these need to be customized in the SAP system in order to complete the definition part. So today we'll set up all this, and I'll give you an overview of next step assignment, so that Monday when we meet, we will see all the relation building, that is assignment part. All right. So let's see how to work on this. So just keep going through the document what I was writing on the board for a minute. Meanwhile, let me get into the SAP screen. So let me get into the SAP screen now. Go back to the IMG screen, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition. We've been to financial accounting, we have defined the company. We've been to the financial accounting, we defined the company code, and we had been to the logistics general other day. We defined the plant and we defined the division, and we've been to sales and distribution, and we defined the sales location geographically, the sales organization. We defined the distribution channel, that is as direct, as online, and as offline store. Okay, done. So moving forward, now the office. Now what is the concept of office? I say office is a workplace. So you can see sales office South, sales office Hamburg, sales office Berlin, a kind of you'll see here, right? So office is a workstation, right? So what I was writing on the board, I say Zara sales office South. It's the client Zara who will tell where they are located, how they are located, right? So I need to set up this office. So let me go back to the IMG screen. Now here office short identity is all about the understanding of four letters. It can be alphabetical or numerical or alphanumerical, right? So I say new entries here, and I say ZARF, Zara sales office, and in bracket I give here as yes. Oh, sorry, it's okay. We'll fill up later. So once you click on enter, it will take you to the address screen. So here I want to give in bracket office, but here internal also I can give. Title will not come because office is a part of company's operation. So how can office be an independent identity? So please understand these logics. See, doing anyway you can do, but why we are doing, how we are doing, what for we are doing, how it represents the operating process in the company, how it expects the client infrastructure requirement, and how it fulfills the day-to-day client business process execution. This is all real time. You need to understand because when you are working in a project, you get to know all this during the project. So every time I give an example, when you go to a doctor diagnoses your disease and prescribe the medicine. When you want to construct a building, a builder understands your building requirement and construct the building according to you. When you as an SAP consultant interact with the client, you need to understand the client requirement and customize accordingly. So the real time exposure or experience is all about understanding the potentiality about the layout. ఒక లేఅవుట్ ఒక పర్పస్ మనకు తెలిస్తే మనం ఏ రిక్वायरमेंट అన్నా మీట్ అవ్వగలుగుతాం. एक लेआउट का अहमियत और पर्पस अगर आपको समझ में आया तो क्लाइंट जो भी पूछा उसको आप समझ सकते हो. So understanding the layout is very very important. Please understand this. All right, fine. So why title will not come? Because office is a part of company's operations. How can be office a company? No. How can be a office a person? No. That's the reason. So you should know when something is not coming also, what is the reason why it is not coming? That also I should know, right? So when you play the recording, you need to understand these explanations. So do play the recordings as many times as possible to understand every business process and every workflows. All right, everybody. So here I need to work on office. Office is all about the workstation, right? So the workstation, that is office, is located where the client will tell. So I say sales office south. Okay. So give the address over here of your office and move on. So here I say Zara sales office south. I give here. Okay. So search term ZA and here full ZARA full search term and street number. So I give some 45, anything give post box number I say 505 500 I say located in Hyderabad, India, state code 35. Right? So save it and back. Now the people who work for the office, people who work for the office. So what I have written here, Mr. Ramesh, Mr. Rajesh, Mr. Ram, a kind of people who work for this office. Who told them? The client, Zara. To whom they told? For the SAP team, that is we. Accordingly, we understood, we have written on the board and we following it and doing. So every topic, when you understand the business process, and when you draft the business process like this on the board, when you follow this to do in the system, that gives you a real time understanding, analyzing, documenting, following for customizing. So when you experience the subject every day in this process, you will not feel much of difference now here. And after the course, when you join the job, there you take the requirement of that client given like this, and you follow that to do. That's how I teach here. So I'm playing a client role to give you the requirement, to teach you the requirement. I'm playing a consultant role, showing you how to customize, and I will be playing an end user role to show how it executes as an output that you will see in the coming days, probably in the mid of next week. So do follow carefully and do it correctly. Understand it correctly. So here the employee short name, that is sales employee short name, system accept three letters. So ZA1, Mr. Ramesh. In the bracket, I give Zara because see, this is a public system. You are using for practice purpose. I'm using for teaching purpose. You may find so many Ramesh in the system, but which Ramesh is your mate? Sometimes you may forget the short name. Then how to recollect? So in every description, when you tag Zara, that creates a unique identity at your learning room now. So easy for you to recollect, easy for you to remember. SSIDA2, Mr. Rajesh, Zara, and the third one, what I was writing here, just a minute, please wait. So I say ZA3, what I was writing here, Ram. Mr. Ram, Zara, enter. Save it. Done. All the people we have been set in the system, that is the sales employees. So we are through with your sales location geographically, your distribution channel, that is the source of outlets, your workplace, that is office, and the number of people. Now under materials management, you need to come across with the storage location. Now if you all remember on the board what I was writing, internal stock point, storage location. So remember, when you are making a storage location, you need to give the identity of plant, because within the plant, the stock point is storage location. That means an immediate place where you maintain the stock after the goods are manufactured is all about storage location. So here, when you got to make the storage location, when you click on the IMG activity here, what it is asking, determine work area. What is work area? Work area, plant, manufacturing location, production unit is all plant. You forgot your plant. Quite common, right? How to recollect? Click on this drop down. It is asking search term 2, search term 1. Think you forget everything now. So number of hits it is showing for 500 here. Okay, I'll say continue. So it starts showing you up to 500 entries. The server what I'm using, it got 349 plants in the system. 349 plants are some are system default, some are plants made by me for other batches, some are plants made by the trainees like you. During the live project, you will see only that number of plants which are there for the client business process. All right, okay. So scroll down. So mine falls into Z alphabet, into Z. What is my plant? So here ZARP. This is my plant. Search term 2 as Zara, search term 1 as ZA, and this is the postal code located in Chennai, and this is the location plant identity, and this is the plant name. Double click on the line anywhere, it picks the short name. ZARP is my plant. That's how you can find. Continue. So within this plant, I need to set up 1, 2, 3 storage locations. So new entries here, number 1. So ZAR1, Zara STG01, ZAR2, Zara STG02, then ZAR3, Zara STG03. So why I need to make 3 storage locations here? Why I'm making 3 storage locations here? Zara clothing in one stock point I need to organize. Zara accessories in one stock point I need to organize. Zara general in one stock point I need to organize. So 3 product lines, so 3 storage locations for 3 storage purpose. How many divisions we have? That many stock points. That is internal stock point storage locations. Right? So everything as per the client preference. Everything as per the client given details. Everything as per the client infrastructure organized. So saved. Our made request pops up. Continue. Your request coming up is all about for acknowledgement where it is going and getting saved in the SAP database. Back, back, done. So till now, what all we made under financial accounting, company and company code, under say logistics general, plant and division, under sales and distribution, sales org distribution office and group, under materials management, storage location. Everything is like just address filling up. It is just we gone by new entries, we given name and address, name and address. That is creating an identity in the system. It is very base. It is just like filling up the addresses. Actual process starts with relations, which you will see on Monday. Okay, fine. Still, we are left out with few more things. Under logistics execution, your warehouse and shipping point. Now, what is warehouse?
External
It
storage
is
location.
all and yeah, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Tell me, somebody was saying something. Speak out, nobody. What is warehouse? You say
External storage location.
internal storage location. So within the plant, goods stored is internal stock point. External stock point is outside the stock point. So, for example, what I was saying when I was writing this template, when you go to an outlet to buy some product, the store person say, "Please be seated, sir, madam. I'll bring the stock from the stockyard." So that stockyard is company maintained. So company maintained stock point which fulfills the stock requirement of every outlet instantly. A customer is placed an order, means the company is not going to Chennai and bringing the stock. Company is maintaining the stock point near to the outlet somewhere, that is warehouse. Normally we hear a word go down, warehouse, stockyard, all is same. The warehouse concept. Now here there is a small change in the make here. Define, copy, delete, check warehouse. When you click over, now here we need to go by copy. Why we need to go by copy? This should be a question. If not, I am raising a question within you. In SAP, there are certain areas which will have the execution process for multi-preference. But one application supports output of multi-preference. Now think about warehouse. What is the domestic functionality of warehouse? Incoming stock, outgoing stock point, internal stock move, external stock move. So a warehouse is something like where you see lot of incoming and outgoing activities happening. So warehouse is something like where you maintain all the stock. Okay, let me give one simple example. Think about your Amazon. You log into your Amazon app and you place an order for some product. And when the shipping starts, system generates a tracking number. And you see it keep changing as how the product move to one place or the place. Externally, it's a one tracking number for the customer, but internally, for the logistics, the tracking numbers keep changing. Okay, seller point to the hub, hub to the terminal, terminal to the transport point to the destination location to the destination hub. From there, move to the customer. So, what is happening? Every move of the product has a tracking number changing. In SAP, in warehouse, when you're moving a product from one place to other place, it is notified by a movement type. So there are so many movement types in the database. In SAP standard system, we have near about 2000 movement types. Not all 2000 movement types supports for all kind of execution, all company execution. Depending upon the domain, automobile got some movement type supportable, consumer durable got some movement type supportable. It's a core area of WM customizing. Even they also copy because in the SAP database, these all movement types are given defaultly by SAP. I need to extract to my made warehouse so that these movement types will support my warehouse execution so that I can pick the movement type and activate whatever needed. That you will see lively in the future coming session when you work on shipping chapter. So when you are depending on the mass backup to extract from the database on any area, it is need to be copied. That's how SAP is designed. Okay, so now most layouts are directly customized now. Still one or two are on copy mode. If you might have noticed, all we gone by new entries, but whereas only we are going by copy because still it is in the format of copy. In the coming days, they may make that also as an independent layout. In that case, you also make that also new entries. But all the activities are made independent now. That is the reason everything we made as new entries, if you notice. That's the latest update. So copy. You'll see a page icon here. This is icon in SAP was used in the previous versions for every stage. Here in this program and in this latest updated environment, this copy will come in few layouts, not in all. Whenever you got to extract the huge backup environment which supports the functionality, we go by copy. Okay, so day by day, the independence of customizing is organized. That is the focus of cloud. So everything can be according to the client, not as per the defaults of ACP. But few areas still we got to so go by this copy. So a page on page, you get when you click on this, you get to see this window. So here you have from warehouse and to warehouse. When you click on from warehouse, the drop down, you get to see so many system defaults. Over here, 010, sorry, 001, 010, and 100. When we work in a live project, always we prefer to copy from any one among three. Out of all these three, what is the first preference to be given is this. If not this, go by 001 or 100. Sir, there are so many, why you are focusing only on them, you may think. These standard warehouse got the complete backup of all the moment types in the SAP database. So when you copy from here, it extracts all the needed supportive reference tables you can think, moment types you can think from the SAP database as a copy for your made warehouse so that it supports all execution, all business process. All right. So pick 010 or 001 or 181. I pick 010. From should be always system standard. Remember, from should be always the system standard. And do whatever name you want to give to your warehouse. I say, what is the company Zara? I say ZA represents Zara, WH. ZAW, three letters only. So ZA represents Zara, W represents warehouse. Continue, continue. Do you really want to transport the number ranges? Say yes. What is the concept of number ranges? You'll understand. We are going to make our own number ranges. I'm going to teach you the set make of the number ranges, and we are going to initiate, and it represents and responds with our made number ranges. What is the concept? You'll understand in the coming days. Say yes. So it start reading all the key backup tables and copying the content from the standard warehouse to our made. That's what you can see here. Transport, yes. Say yes to the message. So acknowledgement of say yes. Again, your request pops up, say yes. Again, it pops up, say yes. Again, it pops up. Till you get this message, warehouse number 010 copied to ZAW. Keep moving, keep copying. So this message gives you acknowledgement, that is whatever key backup tables which support 010 is now extracted to our made ZAW. If you don't get this message, it is understood it is not copied properly. Definitely will get this message. So continue back. So I copied the content. Now after you copy, you need to go to define. Why? I'll tell you. Click on position here. 169 warehouses are there in the database of my server what I'm using. That's fine. Click on position here and find ZAW what we made. Since we copied from system standard, it comes with standard name. Just remove that standard name, lean warehouse Hamburg, and give here Zara W dot warehouse. Enter. Saved. Back. You okay? So close this, and now the left out is all about shipping point. Now, if you all remember, shipping point controls entire logistics operation, that is all transportation. So your first transportation starts from your plant. So I need to connect the shipping point to plant. That you'll understand anyway in the coming days when you're assigning problem Monday. But here the point what you need to understand is shipping point and plant, both address should be same. See, simple logic, I'll tell you. Where you live, you park your car in front of your home, right? You live in Chennai, you park your car in Mumbai. It is not right. So where you live, you park your car in front of your home. The same logic here. The transportation point will be in the plant premises. So my shipping point is all about for transportation. So when I'm creating a shipping point here, I need to maintain the address of plant first point. So I don't remember what address I given to the plant. Quite common. So I close this. I go to the logistics general define plant, what we made other day. Click on position and I say what ZARP the plant. Double click on it. Street number 25 303045 Chennai. Remember this. And here one more point. Before I go to shipping point, the factory calendar also. Because on what manufacturing days, the transportation also on those days only. So your production days and transportation working days both will be same, right? So I was talking about factory calendar in the previous sessions, if you remember. Factory calendar tells you about the working days and non-working days. So I will maintain the factory calendar in the coming session. I said yesterday, that is today we are doing, because I want you to understand the relation of factory calendar, which is commonly maintained, which should be commonly maintained for shipping point and the plant as same. How and why you'll see now. So if you click on the factory calendar over here, you see so many calendars, country specific. Fine, we'll come to this later. Now, please understand one point. Some companies work 5 days a week. Some companies work 6 days a week. Some companies work 7 days a week. Some companies work 7 days, 24 by 7 a week. So if it is India, 15th August is holiday. It is not must. It should be holiday in US. The factory calendars can be country specific, location specific. So when I say 7 days, 24 by 7, irrespective of whichever country, all day, all time is working. People work on shift. So here when you are practicing, I suggest you to maintain a calendar in this mode. Why? Because when you are practicing sometime in the late night, sometime in the holiday time, this transaction may get stuck up. It may not allow you to move ahead. Simple logic I'll tell you. Think when you're going for a shopping, you've been to lifestyle or shopper stop for shopping. 10 p.m. the counter will be closed and 9:50 still you are moving around the counters for searching for a trouser. You get an announcement another 5 minutes. The billing counter after that. If you go also, sorry sir, system is shut. We cannot because work time, work day. Sometimes the Sunday showroom is open, but they cannot do billing. But still, they do the transaction. You place the order, sir. Bill I'll be sending you along with the shipment. They'll say, or they may give something written on the paper and fair bill. They may ask you to collect after a day, or they'll be couriering you after a day. I'm talking about the system. The system speaks one way. Transaction practically speaks one way. Right? We are setting up the SAP system with some standard preferences. Company will follow these preferences according to their convenience. Right? So always maintains 7 day 24 by 7 calendar. All right. Now here, if you click on this drop down, there are so many calendars. Always take 01. This will be description with factory calendar German standard. Sir, we are doing India. No, how come I take a German calendar? Forget about this Germany. This is 24 by 7, 365 day working calendar. 365 day working calendar. So during the live project, who make the calendar? You may have a doubt. The HR admin according to the financial standard. See, think about in your company who tell the working days and non-working days, holidays, HR. You'll get a mail. Once the new year means you'll get a mail how many working days, how many holidays accordingly you can plan. As per the company's financial policy, the working day, non-working day. So during the live project, these domains will calculate and configure the calendar and we maintain. Here, as you are moving independently, maintain 01. Sir, in the server, what I am using, it is not showing factory calendar Germany, it is showing Ram calendar or Ravi calendar. Ignore, somebody might have changed. Go with short name 01. This short name cannot be changed. The description somebody may edit. Don't worry on that. So 01 and save it. So the same address and same calendar to be maintained for shipping point. That's what I want to show and tell. That's the reason other day I have not maintained. Now I do that. So shipping point, define shipping point, new entries, ZASH, Zara, shipping point, factory calendar same 01. Click on the address tab. Zara shipping point, south, search term ZA here, ZARA, street number 25, 303045, Chennai, India, state code 22, Tamil Nadu. Save it. It pops up again, cross check, okay, continue, say yes to your request. So that's all about we come across with all the definition part done. So ఇంతవరకు ఈ వీక్ మొత్తం మనం చేసింది ఏంటంటే అన్ని అడ్రసెస్ ఒక ప్రిఫరెన్స్ అర్థం చేసుకొని వీ హ్యావ్ బిన్ సెటప్ ఇన్ ద సిస్టమ్ ఈ పూరా హఫ్తంలో క్యా క్యా सभी को हम लोग एक एक करके डिफाइन करें, समझे उसका अहमियत और सिस्टम में सेटअप किए. What we are supposed to do is all about next assignment, bridging up the relation, to bridge this hierarchy, to build this hierarchy, to build this data tree. So I need to connect all this among each other. Assignment is all about bridging up the relations. Every relation has an importance. Every relation has a functionality expression. Every relation has a business preference organized. So understanding of purpose is very important. All right. So with a fresh mind, Monday I am going to explain all relation, and followed by we will assign all relations among each other. And if time permits, I will show the hierarchy lively in the SAP system of Zara. And thereby we conclude this our first topic setup in the SAP system. Understanding like a project, analyzing like a project, documentation, customizing, and seeing the output. Then we move on understanding the next topic on Tuesday. Its business functionality, its business process, and its business scenario I'm going to draft, and we follow that to set up in the system. So this how the lively every session works. This how the project oriented every session you will understand, and more is all about you need to follow this recording till you understand, maybe two times, maybe three times, maybe four times, depending upon your understanding skill set. సో ఎన్నిసార్లు రిఫర్ చేస్తే మీకు అర్థమవుతుందో అది మీకే తెలుస్తుంది. कितनी बार दोहराने से आपको समझ में आएगा, आपको खुद को समझ में आता, आपकी समझ के हिसाब से. So as per your understanding, how many times you need to review, it's up to your understanding. Simple. See, when you watch an unknown language movie, you watch once, twice, thrice, till you understand the concept, you keep watching it. Once you understood the concept, okay, you will be satisfied. Same at the learning room. I thought something, you need to understand it as a business process, as a business functionality, as a real-time scenario, as a process of doing. So every topic need to be divided in these many phases for your understanding. So when you get to understand every topic in these many phases, you can speak that real-time exposure, which is a matured expression. So this matured expression makes opposite person to understand what kind of a command you have on the subject. When opposite person understand the command of your exposure, then you respect your experience, and the talk between you and the opposite person goes like two professionals. But opposite person is nothing but an interviewer or client. Okay, so the more you focused, the better you will be organized. So do for the best, and meeting link will be changed. I'm going to ping the new meeting link on Skype on Monday. Do join with the new meeting link. I'm going to send this recording in some time, go through and use this weekend to get updated till what we made, so that you'll fresh in sync of understanding from Monday what I'm going to. Very good. So keep working everybody, and see you all on Monday. Till then, good night and good day everybody.